Like that, and you see it'll start counting, so you know it's recorded video like that.
It's flashing like that.
Yeah, you don't suppose you can read it.
I can't see that, I'm too bloody blind.
Yeah, there you go, come on mate.
Alright, okay. Well, here we are again, all you boys and girls in YouTube land. Sunday morning, 8:55. I've already been out here for an hour, stacking bales. I just got back in to schedule the lorries, or the lorry. We've only got one running today. And now I'm packing bales into the rig. So, straw rig. We've got 3 stacks here now. Well, started the third one yesterday. Our bales are a bit uneven at the moment. Just like I said yesterday, the combine's deflector plates were set too narrow, so the row was very narrow, so the baler's not made a great bale. So they're heavy, but they're just not very uniform. But we're carting today from Dead Man's Cross and Haynes today, and possibly Wilsted if we can get there. If we get them 3 done, that'll clear us up round there for the time being. We've got a bit more baling to do up there of this rubbish, but we've worked a way where we can get a better bale by turning 2 rows into one with a turner open, so we get a wider row. Yeah, because the rows at the minute there are about 12 inches wide, and you're trying to make a 4-foot wide bale out of a 12-inch row, so it's not working. These bales here I'm picking up at the moment are some of George's quad bales. What we do is we take a quad bale like that, and we put it on top of a Heston, or 2 Hestons in this case. Like so. The quad bale is half the size of a Heston. So this now goes up on the top, so the rain will soak into the quad bale. And we're only losing half as much straw because we have to throw the top away, you see. The power station will only take straw with a wet top as long as it don't go past the top string. So we put a quad on top, and early on in the year we throw that into our cattle and they turn it into cow muck, and we spread it back on the fields. It protects the Hestons underneath, and you only lose half the size bale. It's a bit of a reach up here. I have to put a flat out to get it up there. I've got to get it just right as well. Put it over a bit with the steering. Down she goes. Oh. She is at her maximum putting that up there. I don't know whether you can see up there. I don't know. I think you might be able to. But it's a bit disconcerting. You've got to keep your eye on the bale, because if you start looking at the clouds moving, it looks like you're falling forward. But today we're going to be using 4 hauling bits again. We're going to have 2 45-foot tandem axle trailers, a 40-foot tandem axle trailer behind the fast tracks, and then we're going to use our straw lorry to cart the bales in. So we'll be lifting 4 lorry loads at a time, which I believe is just over 100 Hestons at a time. Hopefully we'll probably do that about 6 or 7 times. We do leave the car until we get a wet spell, which is what we've got at the minute. All the chasing is done now, everything is up into rucks at the farms. Now we've just got to get it into here. We've got what we tend to do is bring the trailers in and then just chuck them off quick into a rough heap like this one in front of me. This is just a drop-in heap. Well, that's the actual stack that will sit there for sort of well, because I'm topping it, that'll probably be there for about 3-4 months, that stack. We're going to be doing this all day. George is complaining at me, he is, bless his heart. He's saying to me that I'm doing too much filming and it's going to take him forever to process it all, so I've got to keep it a little bit shorter. What I'll probably do is, you know, do a few interesting bits for you and cut the boring bits out a little bit for you. I don't like this bit. Well, it's alright, it keeps your blood flowing, you know. If you've got a little bit of furring up in your old veins, this does help to keep the old blood rushing around. Especially if when you unclip like this, if you got it pulled across a bit, the old loader goes like that, then you sit here hanging onto the steering wheel thinking, oh dear, here we go. But I've never gone so far anyway. I've been doing it for a good few years. George is just unstrapping the FH12 so I can get that unloaded, but we've got some horrible bales out there, so if there's anybody in YouTube land wants some litter straw for their cattle, they're only just round the corner and they've got a tractor and trailer, give me a shout because you can have them free to clear because I don't like them. I don't like horrible bales. It's perfectly good straw in it, but the bales are terrible and the power station won't accept them. Because they'll say there's a crane that unloads the bales and they'll say that won't lift them safely. These are some quadrants that I picked up yesterday from the field we've got, which I'm just using to top the stack out. It's perfectly good straw, but I'll tell you what I like to put on top. I like to put oat straw on the top in quadrants because that oat straw is a bit oily, a bit slippery, and it tends to repel the water a bit better. But we don't get a lot of oat straw. These are some of the bales. See these bales here? These are some of the horrible bales, and the strings are just slipping off them. And I am struggling getting them on and off. Right, I'm going to turn it off now for a little bit. Obviously I've got a phone call coming. Alright. George has stirred his beast up. He's got his 7270 running. Put in a 45 foot today with it, so. He's alright, George, is most of the time. He's a good man. Like I said, most of the time. What a thing to do to a man on a Sunday morning. I should be in church thanking, mind you, it ain't 11 o'clock yet, is it? It don't start till 11. But I'm going to say I should be in church thanking the good Lord for everything He's given me this week. Screwed off power drive shaft. Broken chain bailers on a roller bailers on a round baler. George's new batteries. I don't suppose I can blame the good Lord for that. I tell you, out here in the countryside, you'll see more miracles out here than you will in the pile of old stone. I know the old churches were built a long, long time ago, but the countryside is my church. And what I do is my religion. I love what I do. I don't like what I do. I love what I do. It's just when it keeps falling off in your hand it's a problem. You're going along there nicely. You start the start of the day. Everything's going beautiful. Then your phone rings. You see on your phone, Jason, my big boy. So he's my son, you see. And I've got a little one as well called Anthony. But I see that, my whole heart, it drops, you see. Because I know something's fell off or something's broken or, you know. I must admit it's been trying times this year, but I'm always waiting for the next review roll. You never know, we might get a clear run now. We're waiting for the end of October. It won't be long before the breakfast is ready. Lucy does breakfast every morning, and she's been up to the farm shop at Gambling Gate, Kitmas. She's got some of those Gamby sausages. Oh, they are a cracking sausage, I'll tell you. They are a good sausage. It's meant to be a local recipe from Gambling Gate in Bedfordshire. They call them Gamby sausages. Well, that's what Kenny Titmus called them, or his brother. I don't know his brother's name. Nice sausage. I can't eat a lot, because of my gastric operation, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to put one of them sausages in, and a little bit of black pudding. You can't beat a bit of black pudding. Got to be a nice bit though, you can't have any old rubbish. You don't want that old Tesco's homegrown. I'll tell you, I'd rather have one good sausage than two mediocre ones from Tesco's. Bit of quality is good. Ooh, a bit wobbly there, down a little hole there with the boom out. A bit of quality is good for you. Hey up. Oh, sorry, oh, someone in it. No, George is nicking me lorry. Hey? He's sitting up there with his sunglasses on. King of the road he is. King of the road. George don't like lorries very much. When he first come here he loved them. But I gave him too much of them and love more out of him. And he don't love them anymore. I can barely get him to love me anymore. He loves me on a Friday when he gets paid. They all love me then. They like harvest time because they get what we call red band weeks. And a red band is what they put around £1,000 £20 notes. And when he used to pay cash, not cash as in cash, Mr. Taxman. I used to do NI contributions, but I used to give them an envelope each week with their wages in them, after deductions of course. And I don't want to be staying at Her Majesty's pleasure for tax evasion, so I'll just get at it quick. But when they get a red band week, that means they've done £1,000 in 1 week. They're good. I think they've had a couple this week, to be honest with you. My wife don't look as happy as she normally does. She tends to keep that type of thing to herself in the summer. Lets me concentrate on getting the work done and making money. I'm going to try and start running up to the power station next week on a few loads. Help pay the string bill in the end of September. We've chewed up £10,000 worth of string so far this season. God knows how much I've spent on diesel. We have our fuel tanks filled twice a week on a fill up. They're automatically fill them on a Monday and on a Friday. And sometimes we have to have them topped up on a Wednesday. If the combine's running, we need that extra bit. But Jason's gobbles up 100 gallons a day, daily. Telefours are not too bad. This has got a bigger engine in it. This one's 9.5 metre lift, 3.5 tonne. And we've got a bigger engine in it, but they're still pretty economical, to be honest with you. Hey, up, George is bringing me another load in. I don't know whether George believes all you YouTube people that he's very, very lucky to work for me. But I'm working on him. I can't get a discount off of him yet. Some of you reckon he ought to work for me for nothing. Trouble is, there's no enjoyment in nothing. That one was a bit of a wobbly one. Right, I'm going to go and unload these horrible bales off of George's trailer. stop him coming up between the stacks because we can't. I need to take it in the other end. Oh, yeah. I think we'll complete this stack today. Yeah. That'll annoy him. He's a lovely fella, but I confuse him. Because I go off on a tangent, you see, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do the other. Before I know where I am, I've confused him and it makes him annoyed. He says I'm a very annoying person. Well, he don't say a lot of anything to me, Alex, when I annoy him. But I know I've annoyed him, so I say sorry, give him a cuddle and away we go again. He does like a cuddle, George does, I tell you. He's a very cuddly person. Don't tell him I told you that. He's very affectionate. Very affectionate. And if he don't get cuddly, he gets sad. I hope that young man over in Ireland's okay and doing alright. I know he's got a mountain to climb, but soldier on and get the job done. Get the harvest out of the way, get that all sorted, get it packed away. And then concentrate on getting himself well for next harvest. And all the JWB are all thinking about you. Yeah. I've confused him, see? I've confused the mighty George. I'm always confusing you. And I'm always confusing you, George. Hey, all the time. But that's my job, that's the boss's job to confuse.
Confused? No, you're supposed to bring order to chaos, not
yeah,
chaos
well,
to order.
it is reasonably ordered.
Yeah.
I'm just telling the viewers how you're a cuddly type person, like a cuddle now and again.
Yeah, little cuddle,
little cuddle, yeah. Yeah, he's got his proper sunglasses on today. He ain't got the old, he normally has the old Ray-Bans, he's got the proper jobs on today.
It's only because they're else doing the loading.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Along with my
That's
camera.
it, there you go, there you go. Now I can't,
I've got enough on there.
yeah, well, what it was, I thought I'd get too high with them, but I can't, they're trying to fall over. So I only started halfway up the other side, now I'm at the top, so I've got to come in from the bottom now with the bales. Build the wonky ones from the bottom end.
You're going to start that in?
Yeah, I've got to sort of come up, I've gone sort of halfway up the stack. I started halfway because I thought I could put them too high, and I could get them all in, but I can't. I'm still confusing you.
I can confuse the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this off or you're going to start swearing. I'll talk to you later.